Hello? Testing, testing. Testing, 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 testing. 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 Okay. Wait, let me, before I do that. We are going live, everybody. 2031 Super Bowl. Rams finally in the playoffs. Trying to take on the Bengals, who are the second best offense of the year.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. All the talk, all the hype, but the pastors prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Shaker Baker. Bengals coming out to start the half. Looking to start a hot drive here.
They'll run on first down. Coles. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
So hopefully my guys
listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Won't get any sacks.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Top catch by the running back.
Time for a look at the defensive starters now for the Rams. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, So what improvement do you need to see this week, Coach? And boy, he got fired up, didn't he? Takeaways. We need turnovers. Got to create them. Got so animated, jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Big third down to start the game.
Upset a coordinator in those meetings. Yeah.
Nice.
But they like you. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Great third down call right there.
Mayfield on play action. And the coverage terrific. There as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Was that better on the announcers?
Pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It might have also been because I originally had my
on third down,
speakers
Mayfield.
on.
Got a man
In addition to my headset.
And this is going to
So
be
I might have
another
heard the
first
speakers
down as
coming through the
tackle's going to be
microphone
made at
before.
the Rams' 31-yard line. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Let me know if that's any better.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. From the 29, Mayfield throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just a little bit off on that pass. Another big third down.
This is 3rd down.
Need a big stop from the defense here. Can't be giving up touchdowns on the first drive.
And that is incomplete.
Looked like he had it. I'll take it, though.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to
Man, that almost looked like a catch and a fumble.
On 4th down, John Gruden says, let's try and get 3 out of this. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Bengals are on the board.
Not a terrible start.
3-0. 3 points.
Limited to a field goal.
Super Bowl, but at least
Bengals still get some points on the board.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is
no shaker baker antics yet.
Now, come back and get greedy later and try and put it in the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
See what Pryor can do. And Pryor requests.
Prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end
nice
of the
pass
season,
early on to Radovic. Could be his
job.
last season here in Los Angeles. Might be hitting the free
stuff.
market here for all those people with your hundreds of millions of dollars.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Armstrong. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Wonder how much passing we'll see since Leary is injured.
Have him on the move on first down. Off play action. Pryor. It's brought in.
Nice play action pass there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Harris, who looks to be the one to pick up the most catches next year, Radovic hits the free market. Been coming on strong lately the last 2 seasons.
And to give this time to the tailback. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And the
really have no idea how to
here for Los Angeles.
And a big key is
improve this run game.
Create separation from the defensive backs, because we've seen some early success in the passing game in this one, and that's going to need to continue.
Might have to try to go like all agile linemen or something.
And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Off the play fake. Pryor. And down he goes.
That was just going nowhere.
On the 41-yard line.
That is not a good start right there.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a third
Definitely need to get
and
some
long,
yards
and
if we even want a field goal now.
to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Off play action. Pryor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh.
And he'll be brought down
Almost
inside
there.
the 20 at the 19. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still
Last couple games, I haven't seen much of Benjamin.
It's fourth down.
I mean, I did move Radovic back to the number 1 receiver spot, but I was thinking I would see a lot more passes to Benjamin. It hasn't
can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed
really happened yet.
route. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve.
So teams even after the first drive, those drives in and field goals.
Field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand.
Seen a little bit of offense, a little bit of defense.
And a really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
Oh, that was an interesting.
The extra point. That's it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No forward momentum on that one. That was strange.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield, and that's complete. It's Allington.
Of course, I trained zone blitz, so 0 pass rush. Pass rush has seemed to have fallen off the face of the earth for my team the last couple games.
On first down, Coles, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. On 2nd down now. Coles. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Good to see my team is still struggling a bit against the run.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Come on. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
On second down, Coles. 7 yards on the
Another
carry.
big run play.
4 coming up.
20. Line 51, line 51. Try to do better. Come on.
Mayfield from the gun on third down.
Pass rush still going nowhere.
Running back. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Mayfield now, 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Everyone got 4 down.
Second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
It looks like there's a lot of holding on that play.
The 23-yard line. A gain of 5.
I haven't really seen that many holding calls. Odd thing is, I think the last couple of games I've seen more pass interference calls than holding calls.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back.
And he is met some good penetration there finally.
Backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
I hate it when they come up in these weird blitz packages. And then they still don't get any pressure.
Looking for his running back.
These guys wide open on the edge. It's crazy.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
Defense giving up another long drive here.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. These two teams all tied after 1. To throw, Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in.
Coverage a little slow on that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Another one of these blitzes that just doesn't work.
For a Bengals touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Bengals first one to score a touchdown.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the lead is now 10-3. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
All right, let's see what Pryor has to answer that with.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past
My
the
running defense has been a problem for a while.
26-yard line.
I mean, I switched the Steelers playbook this year because it seemed like the run defense with the Baltimore defense was really lax before. It seems I still have the same problems, so I don't know. And I've got like a run-stuffing defensive tackle and some good defensive ends, but yeah, they just can't seem to contain it.
Pryor is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
A team really likes to lose yards on the first play of a drive.
Move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
To throw on second down. Pryor. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw on third down. Pryor.
Oh, day to throw down.
Complete.
Oh, make some moves.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back
up tight end, making some moves out there.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Pryor. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, these play action plays.
Man, he got in there so
it's like my linemen just don't know how to block for play action.
To adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And
2nd and 18, and we go to a run, which doesn't. Running game just hasn't been working all year.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pryor.
Throw it.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's
oh, there we
complete.
go. Shed some tackles. Oh, that's a holding.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 56 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Bozeman making big moves.
Running it that distance here, he had to catch it too.
He got helped a lot by a hold right there.
For the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
I mean, that juke and then the stiff arm.
Point after here coming up. And he'll put it through.
Both Bart and Bozeman kind of suffer from the same dilemma. I mean, Bozeman was really a elusive back that I tried to turn into a power back. Might have been a mistake, but that's because I had all power blockers.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
So he flashes every now and then. When he has to do like a power play, he kind of
at his 4. Then he'll take
falls flat in his face. Bart's the other way around, where like in the power play, Bart usually moves the ball, but anytime in some kind of zone or like draw play, Bart seems to just get tied up.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Rushing yards, two rushing yards.
Get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun.
He's running backwards.
He went nowhere. He'll lose lose yardage back to the 29.
What's he running backwards
It'll go
for?
as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
It's like he started running backwards and pushed the defender backwards, too.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4
Matted
for 5 at this
animations.
point. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action. Mayfield. It's
Still no pass rush. Pass rush nowhere to be found at
all.
all.
The Super Bowl, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
Come on, Falk.
He's such a good
You
route
need to show
runner.
you
Shows
deserve
it
that
there
X
on
factor.
3rd down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there. And
Need to make a big stop here. Big stop.
They'll run on 1st down. Coles, and he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Mayfield off the play fake.
Finally, we get some pressure.
He goes.
But my coverage linebacker, no less, coming in for the
That play
sack.
was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point.
All right,
This
defense,
is
let's
going
see
to
if we
be
can
3rd
get more
and 13.
pressure.
From the shotgun, it's
Come on, Falk.
Mayfield. He's got the
Why are you
first
letting
down
that guy
and more
stand you
inside
up,
the
Falk?
40.
Come on.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
Zero pass rush at all. Zero pass rush. On these big 3rd downs. Look at that. All day to throw there.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. Coles.
Laying up another big
7
run.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a
I mean, really,
2nd
from
and
now
3.
on, teams that play against my team should just run the ball all the time. Just run all day. Don't even need a pass.
On 2nd down now, Coles. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Allington. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down.
I guess I should be happy with another field goal
He really
here.
wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
I mean, Bengals offense showing why they're so dangerous.
And for the 2nd
Offensive
time
line
tonight,
just killing
this
me.
field goal unit comes
Killing
out
me
here.
all day.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left. And
what?
this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
That looked good to me.
Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
See if we can capitalize on that.
Position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now. And
How about we not start a drive with a negative play?
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got a man.
That's the way to start
left
one.
sideline.
There we go.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see.
Might have to get Pryor a new name, big time.
But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for.
Big time Pryor.
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down.
We've now doubled our run total.
2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Pryor. Nowhere to
Why,
escape,
Pryor?
and he
Why?
goes down.
You see me? You see me?
Live and die by him. Live and die.
Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you
I might have to find a playbook that has 0 play action in it.
The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing
My team
variety.
just cannot
But the way this game is
defend
advanced,
play action.
You're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's
Or
just go
block
ahead and
play
break it
action,
down and make
rather.
it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback.
This could be giving it right
that's the
back to
blind
them with
side.
good field
He's going
position.
after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
And this is good. He got just
What?
enough to clear the crossbar as
What?
he drops it in from long distance. And they will take the lead at 13-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause
Did
for
that hit the
celebration.
camera?
Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare
Was that
for
an
a game,
invisible
and you
wall?
look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't
I'll
it,
take
to
it.
find out they were all-state quarterbacks,
87 kick
receivers,
power.
defensive backs,
Let's go.
all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but
I love how they don't even show the right running back. It's like, oh, the backup.
The question is,
get him
will they?
involved.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play.
Yeah, the field goal
but
was
there's
weird.
no
It
doubt
looked
in
like
my
the field
mind,
goal was
he
actually
hits like
good.
a linebacker, and we see a lot of that
Because it was
today's
definitely
NFL,
going
don't we?
above
And
the
that time
bar,
we
but
do
then it just
indeed
like
a big
bounced.
hit for a
I have no
loss.
idea what it bounced off of. That was just so weird.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
All right, let's play some 2-minute defense.
After a gain of 6. 2 minutes on the clock in the second
Can
quarter
we
of this
stop a
Super
3rd
Bowl.
down for once?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Mayfield now. And
Wow,
he took that in
finally.
one-handed.
Finally.
What a grab. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I was about to say, like,
on
how
4th
did he
down,
grab?
ready to punt,
There's
Michael
no way he
Dixon.
caught that.
Oh, here comes
Oh,
the
are you kidding
Rams,
me?
and I get it. It's blocked.
Oof.
Taking it right down.
Wow.
the lane.
Wow.
And he will score. Touchdown. In for the score. And the
I think
Rams
the fix
tack
might
on
be in
their
here.
advantage.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a call
That is
block.
rough.
Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Special teams making a difference in this game.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Able to get the pressure, get a paw on it, knock it down, and then go and grab it and take
I mean,
it
this
into
kicker
the end
Hitchcock, he
zone.
sat
What a
behind
play.
one of my other kickers for like 2 years because he had like, he came in the league with like 85 kick power.
Out is the kickoff unit
And I was
as
like,
they
there's
run
no way I
up and
start this
send
guy.
one away.
I mean, he had, his kick accuracy was pretty good, but his
This will
kick
be
power was like
taken in
85.
after one.
I was like, there's no way I should start this guy. But
Ends
then
up across the
I kept
25
missing
and
with the
down
guy
at the
that was a
28-yard
95
line.
kick power. I switched to Hitchcock, and he started making everything.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have
Still plenty of time to get a touchdown here before the half.
Where you're trying to go, then the defender.
Baker looks
so
hot.
In this case, because you know it, you can make your
Baker
cuts
looking
with
to turn it
more
off. Whoa.
decisiveness. Maybe a second
Receiver not helping him. This is like one of the things that's so glitchy with Madden is receivers continuously running out of bounds. You know, like receivers don't just run out of bounds like that in real life, especially the back of the end zone. It seems like every time you have like a play near the back of the end zone, the receiver will just run out of bounds almost.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Mayfield, he'll get that one complete to counter.
I mean, Baker just
going to use the first of their
precision with these.
As they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You don't want none. Check three, check three, check three.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Falk still just not winning against his man. I should have put him on the other side, maybe.
They get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Coming this way, here we go.
From the red zone now, Mayfield.
Still no pass rush.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
That was a gimme. That was a gimme. He didn't earn that.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw is
that's pass
incomplete.
interference.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
Got away with another
you and
one there.
I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
All day there. All day.
Quite a bit, but only the second quarter.
And there's that freaking
They stop him for only 3 that
wide
time,
receiver or running back rather out of bounds.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return.
Might let halftime run a little bit here while I
back for 6.
take a quick break.
A few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end. And now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
All right, we're back. Some time for the kickoff. Fully expect my team to come out running the ball and losing yards here on the first drive.
27-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this.
Seems to be their MO when we're
He's
up.
had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
Oh man,
and it's pretty to watch.
That play by Bozeman,
it's an absolute joy to
crazy.
see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great. If that's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been
Still have yet to see Benjamin
right?
do anything in this
Producer
game.
Christian McLeod, our director,
I wonder if I should have kept him as wide receiver 1 or put him in as slot. I think I have
If you're an offensive lineman,
I think I have Radovich
that's
as
what you're
both
taking with you to
my wide
contract
receiver
time.
1 and my slot.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
56 is mine. 56 is mine. Check, 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 check.
Second and 6.
They'll try the left side. McClellan. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first
Might
down.
have to, maybe I need to boost McClellan up the depth chart. Start
He'll
McClellan.
give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Just leave Bozeman as like the third down RB. Put McClellan as like the first down and power back.
The play fake. Pryor. Benjamin's got it.
There we go.
And taking it across midfield.
Now
and
Benjamin's
inside
involved.
the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys.
I mean, the Bengals defense, as far as like the defensive line and linebackers, is killing it. Just the secondary has been a little suspect here.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Got the X Factor safety back there, but I'm not sure what he's doing.
Pryor.
I guess we haven't really done too many over the middle, though.
And they go backwards here.
Unless it's for, like, the tight end,
Back
so.
at the 48-yard line.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that.
I don't even know who that player is.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
These delayed.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Like, delayed rushes
A yard and it leads to a
are like
down.
the worst thing in Madden.
Sometimes with the running game,
Besides
you just gotta
screens.
stick with it. Look,
Wide
this is third quarter,
receiver
no time to
screens are the
panic.
absolute
That
worst
also
thing in
doesn't mean
Madden.
you just do it the same way you've been doing it the
But
entire
these
ball
delayed
game.
runs
Maybe change
also
up some
just seem to
blocking
be
assignments or run a few different plays,
terrible.
but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
This is a common situation for Pryor. 3rd and forever.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go
39.
down to the ground at the 39, and obviously
Can we just
that's
punt
well
this one?
short of the first.
Can we just
They
punt
pick
this
up
ball
10,
and not
but
try
it'll
this
still
field
lead
goal?
to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute,
This
isn't
56,
it?
no
Guard
way
the
they can go for a
first down
56-yarder,
sticks.
right?
Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Here comes the Rams punter
There
now.
we go. That's
As
it.
he
Punt the
should
ball.
be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Although my punter is pretty
This one
bad.
angles out of bounds in a good spot.
Oh,
in the
that was a good
corner.
punt. See,
And
talk
mark
bad
this
about
out
them, they do well.
5-yard
I need to
line.
just keep trash talking my
That
team,
is
so
how
maybe
you
they'll
flip
start
field position. That's an
playing a little more
absolute bomb of
aggressive.
a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready? 20. Come on, the ball. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Quickly here, and
I
that's
thought that one
complete.
was going to go.
And they'll get
I
him
thought that
down
receiver was
after
going
a
to take
pickup
off.
of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant.
Finally
a lot of
some
people call it an
pressure.
extension of the
Still
running
didn't do
game,
anything.
And it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a
Becky
guy
just
that
like, hold
runs
my
like
beer
that,
while I just
you
toss
can
this
go
for 20
good
yards.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Langford is such a good cornerback, but he just doesn't seem to play that well in games. Like, I don't get it. Like, he's got good stats.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
On 2nd and 9. Mayfield looking.
Oh, that was a great blitz
incomplete.
pickup by the offense. Baker just a little bit quick on that throw.
On 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Another one, none of those catches getting knocked out.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I didn't know I had so many big hitters in my secondary.
But I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now here's Michael Dixon. And remember, he had his first punt blocked. And this is away. This
is like the weird thing about Madden. Like, I wish in their algorithm they would calculate like what plays have consistently given them the edge. Which in this case I would think it would be running plays. So that even if they're down, if they're only down by one score, you don't abandon the run and just pass it all the time. It's like if the Bengals were running it here, I think they would be taking the game back over.
Not until you balance it with the error side, you know. And in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver
Bozeman making some moves.
That's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a
He might be trying to make a play for MVP.
You're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
I still think we're going to see some special shaker baker here in this half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Now a handoff looking right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it.
Man, my running backs have like 0 running lanes.
A loss of a full 3 yards on 1st
They're just
down.
trying to move by breaking tackles.
Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Another 3rd and forever. Or no, sorry. I thought it was a 3rd and forever.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pryor. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Wide open
and
there.
He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Now that was pretty. They executed that.
I think they did. I think that on the offense I trained. What is it? I forget which training it is, but it's where you have like the deep in on one side and then the comeback, the deep comeback route.
Just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
I don't remember which one that was, but I was like, yeah, I might as well just train this. And it's like the blitz counters and other stuff weren't working.
Throwing on 1st down. Pryor completes it to Benjamin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Interesting stat of the game so far. Pryor is 100% completion.
And receivers love him as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Pryor. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
Oh, man, what was that?
He's out of bounds.
That linebacker just gave up on that.
Good for 21 yards.
Come on, man, you got an X factor. You can't just be letting the guy run by you.
And sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy.
He just like stops
because he doesn't get too
and
greedy,
gives up.
Where everything has to be
try to run hard.
Field, trying to create big plays that aren't there.
Number 56, get on the sideline, get some oxygen.
And things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
On 1st and 10, Pryor.
all day. Wow.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Surgical.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
Oh, he toe dragged.
It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Radovich might be out there for one of the other teams. Just letting you guys know.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take
I can't franchise tag him.
Touchdown.
He was asking for like 4 years, 50 or 60 million, I think, at 29.
Touchdown, Rams. The kicker on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That time, a 6-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 20.
I don't know why Falk is on special teams. I think maybe I have him as my
offensive unit back out onto the
third
field. And down on
my depth chart
certainly needing to avoid
LB.
what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the
I'm not sure if that's like a special teams
and
position or not.
The punter no longer exists for their offense.
Might have to take him off that.
They need points.
Big time.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Still no pass rush. I mean,
it's a short one here, complete to his
the real MVP of this game is the Bengals offensive line. I mean, they are killing it.
This offense in
I don't even think there's not even a superstar in that line, is there? I mean, they're just murdering.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Anyone know what Cole's X factor is? Is he a receiving back?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Out, 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 out.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coles. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of 3, second down.
Check, check. 3 down.
On second down, Coles. And the big boys up front.
I mean, here I say the Bengals should just start running it, and then they get stuffed 2 runs in a row all of a sudden. It's like, what the heck is going on?
Mayfield looks to throw.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big
Oh, that's
way.
rough.
I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage.
I mean, he's on a drag route. Why is he coming back in
the defense
that
was
far?
effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now here's Michael Dixon. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
This is where, like, my one concern has always been with my team is the run game just isn't there. It's like trying to salt games away with a run. It's not very effective for my team.
And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some
of course, I guess they can do a play-action pass.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5.
I mean, at least with Bozeman, it always seems like he bounces the first tackle to at least try to get something.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. And I'm guessing you'd say
I wish there was an option to run Leary on all my power run plays and to run Bozeman on all my zone run plays.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now they try the right side here. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll run on the draw.
There's that delayed run I hate.
48 for a pickup
Draws
of 2
and delayed
yards.
runs, so bad.
The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Pryor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride.
I mean, when Pryor's playing like this, it's like hard to understand why he hasn't gotten an X factor yet.
Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the ball. Shift.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5
Ooh,
yards
secure
on
that
the
ball,
carry.
son.
Good pickup on 1st down.
Let's not be flinging out there like it's a loaf of bread.
We got 4.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Pryor. Able to find Harris, complete. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Here we go. Henry, 56. Come on, D. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bozeman, some more shifty moves.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now, McClellan. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun, Pryor.
Passing on 3rd
At the
down.
7-yard line.
Something I haven't seen for a while.
Get this down inside the 5.
I mean, on this
4
3rd and
before
shorts.
he's out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Pryor. And intercepted.
Oof.
Maybe the
Big
turning
oof.
point they need. Good position.
Wow, Pryor.
It's picked off. And he'll be brought
Wow.
down at his own
Just throw it
10-yard
away
line.
there. No reason to throw it into the middle of that defense.
The secondary has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though,
wow, his first incompletion. Well, I guess technically a
He
completion
loves
since an
night games.
interception.
Loves the spotlight. Loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Double coverage right there.
Now this Bengals offensive
into
unit
that zone.
ready to see what they can do here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Giving the Bengals some life here. All right, defense.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way.
Everyone back in coverage and just let the guy run around and catch it.
Listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Mayfield now perfect since
All right,
the second
Paul,
half
time for you to really step it up here.
It's 1st and 10.
You've done nothing all game.
Mayfield to throw it.
Except
Got his man
you were
complete
gifted
over
a
the middle. It's Connor.
sack.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Watch the screen.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his
Wow,
man
that's
out
a
of the
hit after
backfield.
the
That's
pass.
complete.
Won't matter. This one's going. 31, man. Gets one of those jets.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great
Huge
effort
play.
there.
Huge
His
play.
second touchdown of this Super Bowl. As his guys are
Cook.
back within a single
Cook.
score.
So bad. So bad.
Now the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Really almost rather be playing from behind with my team than playing from ahead.
And he's going to have to protect the football.
Because the offense, when I'm ahead, the offense just gets stale. And the defense doesn't seem to have any energy. When I'm behind,
now, obviously, that's some good work there.
They seem to pick it up.
Being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively.
oh, it's going to be a cheesy run, isn't it? We're not even trying to pass it. Of course we're going to run it. Of course.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline.
Might as well just be like, hey, Bengals, hey, why don't we just keep giving you chances to get back in the game?
And make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fighting him off. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
Baker, almost 300 yards.
To the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
All right, Paul, you now have to really step up now.
A lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
Come on,
things
get
out.
off those blocks. Oh, come on. Come on,
He'll be
team.
taken down, but not before they work it across
So bad.
midfield.
So
Give him
bad.
32 on the play.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or
Offense
ran
so
it.
explosive
How
for the
about
Bengals.
elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run.
And Connor just open continuously.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield.
All right, let's bring Pope around because he seems the only one that can actually rush the passer. Our coverage linebacker, the only one who can get sacks.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here.
Oh,
Second
this
and
looks
long.
bad. I don't like this defense at all.
2nd and 15. Incomplete, but a penalty
Pass
flag
interference.
is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Oh. Holding. All right.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do.
No pass rush. Just no pass rush at all.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that
Big
play,
third down.
he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses
Big
so
third
well,
down
doesn't
here.
he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Falk not in on a big third down. What the heck is that about? I mean, not that he's been a factor, but to be out of the play on 3rd and 15 when we need to make a stop.
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll set up a throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 12 yards that time, and it's Cincinnati first down. Mayfield
Come on,
brings it up
defense.
1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now.
Get in there.
To start the drive.
Make something happen.
Mayfield with it once more. And it's caught.
Nobody. Just nobody
The end
anywhere.
result, 21
No pass
yards.
rush, no coverage, nothing. This is crazy. This is like this defense, when I'm ahead, they just decide to just sit down and do nothing. Just let people catch, don't try to pressure the quarterback at all, barely even try to make the tackle. I mean, that should have been a touchdown. I don't know why that's not a touchdown.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. So the Bengals in possession.
I mean, this is just like the craziness of Madden scripting. Hey, we need to make it a closer game. Let's
still hanging in the balance. And that is caught. He's got
zero coverage in the middle. Zero coverage.
As his guys are in
Wow.
for 6.
All day to
As
throw.
they can now tie the game with the
All
extra
day to catch.
point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split
Defense
the post,
had
tie it
multiple
up, but then their
scores.
defense is going to have to hold up to send it to
Lead.
overtime.
And
no
just
matter
gives
what,
it up.
I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
I mean, to be fair, it was also Pryor's fault
Selfish.
for trying to
You obviously don't
force
have a flight to catch.
a pass in the end zone when we
Asked
could
for a
have
better
extended
game
the
thus
lead.
far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Well, some might have
All right,
returned
Pryor,
that
let's see
one.
what we got.
He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive.
My guess will come
from the
out with 3
25.
rushes for no reason at
Here's the
all.
Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right
Wow.
now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
All right, guys, let's move
He's
the ball.
tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He gets it complete.
Let's use
to
a timeout
Harris.
here. Call at least
And
one
he'll be brought
timeout.
down at the 45
This is
yard line.
Madden time management. Come
Looking
on.
to throw.
You need to call at least
Pryor.
one timeout
They're
here
making steady
somewhere.
progress, but I see your face. You're worried
Call
about that
a
clock.
timeout.
Worried about the clock,
Call
and at some
a
point, you have to
timeout.
have a splash play in
Why
there as
the
well.
hell? Oh my
Rams
gosh.
going to go ahead and
Really?
use the first of their
Really?
timeouts as they'll stop
Really,
it with a
Madden?
little over 30 ticks to go in the
Just
football
why don't we just
game.
let 20 seconds run off the clock before we call the timeout? And let's do a run play here.
On 2nd down, McClellan. And he'll go down
All right.
at the 28.
All right.
Now the
I
Rams will
mean,
signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, I'm coming. Check, crunch.
And he'll give it here.
hold
to
on
his
to the
running
ball.
back. It's a
Hold on
6-yard
to the
pickup,
ball.
and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Call
so
a
here we
timeout.
go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
Ice
This
water, baby. Ice
undoubtedly
water.
The biggest kick of his life.
Put it through the middle.
Oh, they get to the football.
Of
It's
course that would
blocked.
happen.
It's
Of
picked
course
up.
that would
A live
happen.
ball here, remember.
Of course that would be the
Weaving
ending,
through
Madden.
traffic,
Of
and
course
now
that would
he's
be the
free.
ending.
Past the
Wow.
20.
Wow.
Touchdown. He's in on the
Wow.
game's final play. No
Such
time on
baloney.
the clock, and they're
Such
Super
utter
Bowl
baloney.
champions.
That is pathetic. Pathetic. Terrible time management leading to a terrible decision to make the kick and being late on the kick. To nobody going after the ball when it gets blocked. To that. After dominating the rest of the game pretty much.
And with the lead,
Unbelievable.
no chance of a return spoiling this one here on the PAT.
Oh, good game,
It's
Bengals.
up
Good
and
game.
through, and there is your final margin of victory.
That's
on the
2
final
games
play.
you've gotten
They
by
win it
some
by a
serious
touchdown.
Madden baloney.
Bengal Nation rejoice.
Wow.
Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl
Unbelievable.
title.
Unbelievable.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team
So
that hoists the Lombardi
ridiculously
Trophy
crazy.
that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And
I mean,
now
everything else
they get to just
aside,
enjoy
the way
it and
Madden
revel
does
in it.
stupid
And
time
all
management
offseason,
at the end of the
they'll be
game,
signing their
where we
autographs
had
with Super Bowl
tons of
champion
time, we
underneath
could have
it.
called a timeout earlier and gone further and tried to score a touchdown rather than just doing that baloney at the end. Unbelievable. And they don't even use the final timeout. We could have run another play if you weren't going to call a timeout there anyway. Oh, just crazy. They could have also called a timeout after the Bengals called a timeout just crazy. Craziness. I don't even know.